waiting for a while to do this one. It just hasn't come up, and now tonight we got excited about it. It's called the Conbini Challenge, and that's where we go to 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawsons, and we buy a product that we love, which is Pizaman. Eric loves them, and we've got one from each store. What's interesting about this is that each store makes them themselves. Like, this is made at the 7-Eleven factory or the Family Mart factory, and then it comes to the store, and these aren't like a Snickers. They're different. They're done by them. So it's a really good example of the quality of them. So I love that, and I love comparing things like this. This is all data. It's so exciting. It's so fun. So we've got our Pizamans, and I just want to go over some of the things about it, and then we'll get to the taste test. Look at the wrappers. This is Family Mart is here, 7-Eleven is here, and Lawson is here. And what I notice about the first part of it is that 7-Eleven seems to be the only one that, in a way, kind of shouts that it's theirs. And I like that. I like when you brand it and you show me that it's yours. Lawson's, I think I picked this up at some Chinese food restaurant. It's just takeout. So I find that really, really boring. Family Mart is kind of their traditional thing. Nice and neat, but not overwhelmingly Family Mart. On the back of theirs, it does say Family Mart, but it just looks like could be from anywhere here. The prices. 7-Eleven was actually the cheapest at 100 yen. Lawson and Family Mart both cost 120, so a little bit more. So I'm either expecting better quality from Family Mart and Lawson or a little bit bigger.
Well, maybe it was on sale too. It could just be on sale, you know.
Ooh, maybe
I'm not
you're
sure.
right.
I didn't look.
Okay,
You
well
know, you should have brought the scale. Your digital scale. We could have weighed them.
gosh.
We would look like Pizaman drug dealers out here.
Lawson does have tape
Yeah.
that says Lawson, so there's a little bit of branding on it, but not very much.
So each of these is orange.
And I want to say that I'm excited about the tuck here. The tuck that they've done, good job, Lawsons. I really, really like the tuck. All right, these are our guys, and off the bat, I kind of do feel like 7-Eleven is a little bit smaller than the other guys.
Yeah, but look. This one doesn't have any Pizza branding.
No
look
Pizza branding.
Look at this one. It says Pizza. That gets extra points, right?
Yeah, got a little bit of branding over there. Yeah, there's nothing over here. This could be anything inside
Yeah,
of there.
that could be a juicy
This just looks like like the top of a McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so appearance-wise, 7-Eleven gets
wins.
points for looking good,
Yeah.
but I would say this looks like the most appealing for size and what I want to eat.
It feels like it's the heaviest too.
Okay, so we got Family Mart on heaviness, and we have 7-Eleven on appearance for, oh, they branded it and it looks all right.
And this one had the tuck.
And that one had the tuck. Good job, Lawsons. I'm seriously, I'm going for Lawson.
All right, I want to eat
All right,
this thing
taste
now.
test.
So these things are just like a Chinese dumpling or something, like a Chinese bun, I guess. And then inside is, I'm gonna say this word and you're gonna make fun of me because I think I pronounced it wrong. Marinara? Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, I listen to you a lot, so I don't know.
Marinara sauce, and then like they call it pizza fillings, but
And some cheese.
It's just marinara sauce, just the cheese. Okay, so we're gonna go with the first one I'm gonna jump into is the Family Mart. So the Family Mart, I think they all have this where, yeah, it's got like that skin on the bottom, and it's cold out here, and we're really trying to film this like super fast because these things are getting cold, and I want them to be at least a reasonable.
Put it in your mouth.
Okay, so so good. This shouldn't be that good.
We gotta know about the bun, the marinara sauce, and the cheese.
The bun texture is good. It's delicious. It seems like there's a lot of cheese in there. If you look in there,
Oh wow!
like
yeah.
that was like a mouthful of cheese.
Okay.
And there's little bits maybe of meat in there, but it's really hard to taste it. It's more of a texture thing. Okay. All right. So that's a lot. That's more cheese than I expected to get out of one of these things.
And that was what for 120, so maybe that does bode well for the price.
Maybe pay for the cheese. Okay, so this is the 7-Eleven one. You can tell because it says pizza. On it.
I never would have noticed that without comparing them. I would have just assumed everybody brands it pizza.
The sauce on this one is sweeter. The bun is not as good. And it looks like
Looks flatter.
Yeah, it's flatter. There's cheese in there, but it's not like it's
Not
maybe
as much.
more melted or something, and the other one was a little harder.
Maybe the temperatures on this one in the cooker.
Yeah, maybe the cooker temperatures are different. You never know. I mean, these are scientific questions that we need answers to. The sauce is sweeter. I think overall, the 7-Eleven one has more flavor, but this one feels like...
This one being the Family Mart.
Yeah, the Family Mart one feels more like real food almost. The 7-Eleven one tastes kind of like junk food comparatively, and maybe it's just because it has so much sweetness to it. All right, and the last one this was Lawson?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, this is the most boring looking bun.
Yeah.
It just sort of looks like a...
The Hamburglar would walk by that, man. He'd just be like, or he'd take it. I don't know.
The Hamburglar, he might snatch it. He looks a little nipply too, like here on the tip. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but
It's sexy.
there's definitely some textures going on there that I didn't expect to get out of my dinner tonight. Okay. No cheese.
That looks like no cheese.
No cheese.
What?
The sauce is pretty good. Oh, no, there is cheese in there. It's just like way low on the cheese. And the meat, you can actually taste the meat. The chunks of the meat are bigger.
For the 7-Eleven one, was there any meat at all?
Maybe like a little bit of texturing wise.
He's trying the 7-Eleven one again. It might be hard to tell.
Not really. I only am pretty sure there's meat. There might not even be meat in this one. I think little chunks.
It could be why it's cheaper as well.
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven
But
one.
I'm surprised that the Lawson one doesn't have any
An abundant. It has no details. It's a little bit bigger. It had the tuck.
Yeah, but
I don't know if the tuck's worth 20 yen.
The reason it's bigger is because of the thickness of the
It is quite
bread.
thick.
The bread is thick.
Wow.
And the texture of the bread on this one is better than the texture of the 7-Eleven one.
Thick.
So yeah, this is maybe the bun on this one might be the best.
Okay, so Lawson on best bun.
I think so. This one is the most wholesome. This is the
Family Mart
one. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't taste like Italian food at all. Like, to call it pizza is almost an insult. But if I had to say one of them was the closest to something that would taste like something you would get from an Italian style dish, it's this one, because it's not
Family Mart.
It's not really sweet. Yeah, the Family Mart one is the most authentic. I guess if you could talk about like the authenticity of a Chinese bun in Japan emulating Italian food poorly.
Sounds great.
in that world, it is probably the most authentic. I think I like the 7-Eleven one the best. I like that
Junk foodie taste?
That junk foodie thing. Like I just, I think that's like a fault of my own taste buds. Like I'm falling for the pop music here rather than the classical. Like I just want that explosion of pop rocks or whatever. Like I'm going for the lowest common denominator, and that's what my taste buds want from something like this. But the bun on this one is pretty good.
On Lawson.
Yeah, on the Lawson one. So I think if you took the Lawson bun, added a pizza stamp and some texturing, then put the cheese from the Family Mart one inside, and then use the
7-Eleven
the
marinara.
7-Eleven marinara sauce with the chunks of meat from the Lawson one. I think I did all that right.
You did.
You would have a pretty banging. You'd have a pretty banging little treat here. But I think if all three of them were sitting in front of me and I had to choose one and there was no price involved, I would. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I'd do. But with the price that we have, I would definitely get the 7-Eleven one. It's 20 yen cheaper, and it's the one that. It's the Taylor Swift and like Taylor Swift in my mouth. You know what I mean? That came out not quite how I intended it to. But you know, it's just like generic poppy music, but you just tap your toe, right? That's what that is. It's the 7-Eleven Taylor Swift jams.
You knew I was going to eat it, but I didn't want to bore you with that. Family Mart is the winner for me. I would pay the extra 20 yen. It's just quality. Total quality.
Is that the one with the cheese?
It's the one with the cheese, and I thought that the flavor of the sauce was even better than the 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven just, you're right, it's definite junk food, and I'd rather have the quality than the junk food. And Lawsons didn't even play a part in it. Sorry. Good tuck, though. Hey everyone, we have a Patreon page and we'd really like for you to check it out. It'll allow you to contribute to us and make these crazy adventures we've been going on continue and get even better. So we'd really love for you to follow the link and learn more about Patreon and us. Go for it. Let's adventure.